What's up with you, family? Man, earlier this morning, on Monday, I made a video talking about being encouraged. Man, I want to continue that a little bit, man, I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. And I can't say anything other than that, man. I'm blessed. You know what I mean? Just full of joy. And I got my peace. I got my joy back. You know what I mean? And man, it's a beautiful thing when you go through the process of going through a dark time and man, you lose your peace, you lose your joy. And man, to regain that, man, and sometimes you don't get what you want. You know what I mean? Stay with me. Sometimes you don't get the end result of the circumstances or the situation. That doesn't play out like you hope it does. That doesn't come to fruition like you pray or like you think it's going to turn out. But man, can you still have your peace? Can you still have that joy that passes all understanding? And people can't even understand, why are you so peaceful? Why are you so content in life? Why do you have such joy? When all this crazy stuff was swirling around you, why do you have such joy? Why do you have such peace? It doesn't make sense. That has to be fake. You're just putting on for the videos. Nah, family, it's real. You know what I mean? It's real. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't fake energy. You can't fake energy. You can put a smile on your face, put your makeup on, put your best clothes on, act like everything is cool, everything is copacetic. But the reality, and anybody that knows energy, anybody that studies energy, anybody that reads and recognizes energy can see that something's not right with you. You ain't got the joy and the peace that you're pretending to have. You're not as happy as you fake in the funk to be. And it is what it is. We've become the great pretenders. We've learned how to mask the truth. But man, when you have that peace, when you have that joy that passes all understanding, when you have that peace that, man, you can't even describe, when you have that joy that, you can't even put it into, my lips are dry, you can't put it to words, man, it is what it is, It is what it is. I'm sorry, fam, I should did this before the video, but man, I want to read a passage of the scripture. I hardly ever do this. I talk about the scriptures a lot, but I hardly ever read it in the video. But I got up this morning and I was like, okay, what's the word? And the word that I got was be encouraged. Make a video for today, for Monday, a short video talking about being encouraged. And then after I made that video and I published it, I was like, all right, God, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And I opened my Bible to Isaiah 41. And I'm just going to read verses 9 through 13 for you. And man, this is it all. You know what I mean? This is the King James Version. This is what I grew up on. And so this is what I have. You know what I mean? And I have it highlighted because that's this passage right here. Man, this has always stuck with me. You know what I mean? And it says, thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, thou art my servant. I have chosen thee and not cast thee away. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, and thou shalt not find them. Even them that contended with thee, they that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. For I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. And that blessed my soul this morning. And I don't read the Bible every day. You know what I mean? I don't. But that blessed my soul. This is what I opened up to. That blessed my soul because that's the confirmation. You know what I mean? And I don't know why I opened up to that scripture this morning. But man, I'm here to tell you and share something with you that, man, stop being scared. God God's got you. I know the circumstances don't look like they're in your favor. I know there's a whole lot of people coming and saying a whole lot of whoop and a lot of crazy stuff. And a whole lot of people laughing at you because you've been knocked down a little bit, or because things ain't turned out the way you expected, or things didn't turn out the way you hoped. And there's a whole lot of naysayers, a whole lot of people, family members and friends and associates and whatever, man, laughing at you and mocking you. See, you thought you was you thought you was a chosen one. You thought you thought you thought you was a king. You thought you was a queen, and all this other stupid shit. And they saying all this crazy stuff because they don't even understand that they're being used as a pawn in the game. You're still the king. You're still the queen. God's got you right where he wants you. God has you right where he wants you. Everything that is transpiring around you, everything that is happening in your life, God is allowing it to happen. And since God is allowing it to happen, man, you got to sit back and relax. You got to have that peace of mind, that joy that says, man, God's got me. God's got me. And that's all I need. If nobody else has my back, God's got me. If nobody else believes in me, God's got me. If nobody else thinks that I'm coming out of this, God's got me. If nobody else thinks that I'm going to get past this and I'm going to get out of the hospital and I'm going to get out of this sickness and whatever it is that you're going through, this dark place, if nobody else believes in you, God's got you. God's got you. And see, the trip is, so often, we think it's all about us. We think it's just about us. I was going through a situation this past week. It was very trying, very difficult situation. And the trip is, man, there was a whole lot of chaos being spread. There's a whole lot of foolishness been talked about. And what God had to show me here recently was, no, it's not just you. It's not just you. There's other people that need to see this. There's other people that need to know that you're going through what you're going through, because you're going to help them. See, you couldn't have this conversation unless you've gone through what you've gone through. My son, there's been a whole lot of stupid stuff going on where family members have been trying to turn my own kids against me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But you have to have that peace. You have to have that joy that says, man, I don't have to fight. I don't have to politic. I ain't got to get on that frequency. I could just sit back and relax, knowing that God got me. I could sit back and relax, knowing that, man, God's got my hand. And God's going to navigate me through this crazy stuff. And all the people that came against me, all the people that spoke lies and evil and deceit and all this other stupid stuff against me, all the people that slandered me, all the people that tried to sabotage my character and what to do, all those people are going to have to acknowledge the fact one day that they were wrong. And I only have to hear it. They don't ever have to come to me and apologize. They don't ever have to come to me and say, man, Elijah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have did that. They never have to come to me. And I still love them. Most of them, I don't want nothing to do with them, but I still love them. I love them from a distance. I forgive them. I forgive them. Just like I forgave my daddy for murdering my mama. And see, the trick, my father never asked me to forgive him. Never. My father never apologized for murdering my mama right in front of me when I was 2 years old. He never picked me up and held me and said, man, I'm sorry. Man, forgive me. Man, I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what overcame me to make me do this. Could you ever find it in your heart? He never said anything like that. He never did anything like that. And for years I hated him. But then God had to work with me on that. And I had to learn to forgive him. Even though he didn't ask for forgiveness, I had to forgive him. I had to love him. Can you forgive the people that's hurt you? See, you forgive them not for them. You forgive them for your peace of mind. You forgive them for your joy. You forgive them for your happiness. You forgive them for your well-being. Be encouraged. God's got you. God's got you. Man. I don't even know what to say. You know, I'm just bubbling over with joy. Bubbling over with happiness. My circumstances hasn't changed. The situation hasn't changed. What's changed is that I've gotten reconnected with who I am. I've gotten reconnected with God. I've gotten reconnected with joy. I've gotten reconnected with love. I've gotten reconnected with peace. I've come home to me. I took my eyes off of everything going on around me. I took my eyes and ears off of everything being said. And I came home to love. I came home to me. Because this is what life is all about. This is what this journey is all about. I was talking about my son. My son reached out to me and was talking to me about some stuff. And we would have never had the conversation we did. The heart-to-heart conversation we did. We would have never connected the way we did had I not gone through that situation. And so, although in the midst of my chaos, in the midst of my hell, in the midst of my turmoil, I'm looking at why? And afterwards, as I'm sitting there talking to my son, and I'm telling my son, man, you would have never reached out to me had you not heard da-da-da-da-da. You would have never checked on me like this. We would have never had this conversation had I not gone through what I've gone through. And I had to tell him, man, because you and I have been reconnected, because you and I have reestablished our relationship, I would go through that all over again. I would gladly go through that hell all over again. With a smile, knowing that at the end, me and my boy's gonna talk again. At the end, me and my son, relationship is gonna be healed. And our relationship is gonna grow. Because I've gone through this. See, you don't always know why you got to go through what you got to go through. You just got to trust the process. You have to trust the process. You have to know and understand everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. And see, I'm going through this dark thing. I got family members and other people spreading lies and rumors and stupid shit. And it's looking bad. It's looking real bad. I know that everything always works out for me, but it don't feel like that right now. It don't seem like that right now. And as I started coming home to God, to meditate, to love, to me, as I start clearing my mind of all the crazy stuff, I got a phone call. I got a phone call from a loved one. Man, and it changed everything. Everything changed. Matter of fact, I'm going to go out there and see him graduate from college. Everything changed. Don't be so hard on yourself. Trust the process. Understand that God's got you. Fear not. Fear not. You got this. Whatever it is you got to go through, you got this. There's a reason for it. There is. I love you. Happy healing. Peace.